Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of Rocket League. We have an exhilarating matchup on our hands today as two formidable teams prepare to battle it out on the pitch. It's a clash of contrasting styles and personality, and it promises to be a thrilling spectacle. First up, on the blue side, we have Team Tormented, known for their precision and calculated plays. These rocket-powered warriors are no strangers to pressure, and they consistently demonstrated their ability to stay cool under fire. And meanwhile, they're facing up against Team Adrenaline, the embodiment of high-octane excitement. These speedsters bring an explosive, fast-paced approach to the game that leaves fans on the edge of their seats. And we are ready for a good show. Ain't that right, Caleb?
Definitely, and what an intro to these teams. I mean, it is definitely hyped up. Both very, very good teams. Not Tormented on a insane streak right now, but I mean, everyone loves a good underdog story. We could kind of just wanting to see what Adrenaline can do here, or can they stop Tormented?
Honestly, bro, I think this is gonna be one of the more hyped up games for sure, because Tormented has just been a force to be reckoned with, but Team Adrenaline have been putting in the work. They've been showing that they deserve to be in playoff standing teams right now. And I think these two teams are definitely going to clash it out, and it's not going to be no easy fight for Tormented.
Oh, definitely. And now that we're here, I mean, you want to try and get some predictions out of the way. It seems appropriate by now.
I would think so, as all the players start to join the private match. If I had to say predictions, I want to go with the understanding. My heart is telling me go with Adrenaline, but the stats and the facts just simply can't be denied. I have to give it to Tormented. I think they're gonna beat Adrenaline probably 4-2. I give Adrenaline 2 games, but I think the consistency with Tormented is just gonna be too much for Adrenaline to handle.
Yes, and honestly, I couldn't agree more. I just uh oh and I couldn't agree more. I would just I just have a little more faith than I guess uh in adrenaline, but I still think you're right. I want to just predict adrenaline, of course, just for the difference in opinion, of course, and having someone to side with. But um, I do think it is possible. I mean, certain teams have come close to beating Tormented, and in this case, Adrenaline is a very similar stacked team, having one very good star player and two rather strong supporting roles. Tormented having like a very strong duo offense, and then having a not bad third, but definitely not at the level of Colin or Jordan.
For sure. But I really, for Team Adrenaline, I think it's really going to come down to how Potato performs, really, because this
Mhm.
guy has been on and off the pitch. This man has done it all. Has really put a lot of work in for Team Adrenaline. So I'm pretty sure if he can put in the work, he could definitely make Team Tormented sweat.
Oh yeah, for sure. And well, firstly, let me get it out of the way. The prediction, just for the sake of difference, I will go adrenaline. I think it's going to be very close. I do think it'll be very close, though. I want to say 4-3. Depending on how adrenaline play, it will be closer uh, in those matches. But I agree. Potato is the player to look for adrenaline. It's not just for the solo plays. It's got to be for more. It can't just be individual plays taking down Tormented who work very well together and
For sure.
individually.
100%. And the thing also with Tormented is that they have such a consistent lineup, such a consistent starting roster, is that if you're not playing basically like I wouldn't say perfect, but if you're not playing at your best, at your peak, Tormented will definitely punish you for any small mistake.
For sure. Yeah, and as we get underway, there are a little technical difficulties, so bear with us. We have a minute to go before our match does start. But as for more information on the teams, here, let me pull up the stats real quick. But both these teams are, again, very good. This is not overhyped by any stretch of the imagination. Very good teams. And Adrenaline, 5-4. Course, those in those matches, I'm sure, are like things or stats that aren't shown exactly on the sheet. Of course, we all know Tormented 8-0. Of course, those games weren't all just 4-0 sweeps, but they still got the wins nonetheless. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a close one. Of course, that's why we're here, because this is a good match. Of course, we all like Rocket League in general, but uh, eh, what do you think? Because I don't think you did say exactly what Adrenaline needed to do to beat Tormented here, or if you did.
I mean, and you were referring to what Tormented, how Adrenaline should take down Tormented?
Yeah, because I mean, let's be real. We're all looking at Adrenaline to see what they can do versus Tormented, not the
That's
other way
that's
around.
that's a fair point, honestly. Adrenaline, besides play consist, I think it really comes down to passing plays, right? Because it's really hard to get through. It's really hard to get through Team Tormented with just doing solo plays, like you were saying earlier.
For
It's
sure.
nearly impossible. Team Tormented have great players. They can play extremely well defense. So it really comes down to the passing plays of Team Adrenaline and whether or not they can capitalize on the small mistakes that Team Tormented will eventually be making.
Definitely. And looks like a different roster here for now. And it looks like an open net. Of course, we know how strong the offense is and how quickly it can get started. Vaz or AJ here, he very, very good offensively minded player.
Yeah, it was a beautiful flick right over Tormented's third man. But hey, listen, the game's still early, 13 seconds in. There's still a whole series ahead of us, so it's definitely not over yet anytime
Ooh,
soon. And there's Potato almost having that shot on net. Unfortunately, couldn't do much. Jordan's gonna try to keep it up. Can't do much. Vass is gonna leave it for Alec. Alec's gonna try to catch this and control it. He flicks it over too. Team Adrenaline are very awkward. Jordan takes a shot, and it is in again. Team Tormented right now just putting up so much offensive pressure. Adrenaline's rotation seemed a little bit awkward.
Definitely. A little, like you said, a little awkward, but also excellent control from Alec. They're recognizing they gave him some space, but also recognizing the instant challenge was there, getting it over the one.
And we'll see how it goes. Jenks with a beautiful pinch. Tries to get the clear. Jackson tries to stay with it, but Jordan beats him to it. He's going to try to follow this up, but Potato takes control of it. Booms it out to the corner, but Vass is able to keep it there in the middle, center, but Potato clears it out. Can't get the pinch that he wanted, though. Jenks is up. Doesn't get the touch he wants either. Got to work on these first touches right now. Team Adrenaline need to try to take better control of the ball, not just throwing away possession.
Yeah, for sure. In this game, you definitely want to keep control if you're Adrenaline. They cannot be throwing away like this right here. That's really good. But Jordan, again, there to cut it off. They have no breathing room right now. They got that boost, but again, Jordan there to cut it off. Seems like everywhere you turn, there is a player. Maybe that is the answer, the demos, and maybe a fortunate miss there from Alec to set up those offensive start. A pass mid opportunity kind of gone by the wayside.
It is off. It's something that is, honestly, you bring up a good point too there, Caleb, because honestly, majority of the teams in the JWRLCS doesn't really take advantage of too many demos. And honestly, that might just be something Team Adrenaline need to consider if they want to beat the powerhouse team that is Tormented.
Definitely. I mean, demos are nice and all if you can if you can hit the ball. Unfortunately, land them or hit the ball also, because they got a good demo there and opened up some space. But Potato had an unfortunate miss there and left it pretty wide open on the back end for Jordan.
Yeah, and we're seeing early on in this first game the mistakes that are on Adrenaline. But as I say that, Potato matches a beautiful touch indeed. Yeah, Alec wasn't ready for that read, I guess. Maybe low on boost, but it's a free point for them, for Team Adrenaline. That puts them in the game, only down 2.
Yeah, for sure. And this is definitely looking like it's going to be a shootout. Very, very high octane offense for both sides too. It just seemed like it was no time spent on defense for either team.
I was about to say, everyone's, whether it's because both teams' offenses are pretty solid or maybe because both defenses are lacking. But yeah, this definitely doesn't seem like defense is gonna, or offense, better said, is gonna be the key here to winning, because both teams seem to really want to take the aggressive route.
For sure. And that might be the best way to go about it if you can do it right, though. Being in spots like that where you can't follow up because you're low boost and punting it away like that might not be the best option. And I know Potato is good enough to recognize that, so hopefully they can recognize it before it's a little too late. Oh,
Potato of a whiff there, from Jenks and Potato.
It looked like more of a fake, though, and man, the rotations are a little off here. Potato turning upfield here after he got the boost, or he tried to cut back, but he went for the boost instead of the ball in that play.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, 4-1 lead. 1:48 to go. There's still some time, but Team Adrenaline need to make a play happen soon if they want to be in this, to try to even bring this game to overtime. But it ain't looking like it, with Vass taking a beautiful shot on top right bins.
Definitely. And you just can't give him this much space. Potato in that position, someone in that position needs to go. As awkward as it may seem, you just need to go. You can't give him that space. Yeah, especially as deadly as him or his counterpart Colin can be. It's definitely not something advisable to give that player space.
Definitely not. And it's something to definitely watch out for. A beautiful redirect, but unfortunately it was just too high up. That would have been a beautiful clip had he hit that. But as of right now, it's the more the time goes by, the less likely it's looking like Team Adrenaline can make a comeback here. Vash tries to send it mid. Unfortunately, Jordan was not ready for that. Potato reads Jordan, tries to take control of this, follows through with it. It's kind of an open net, but unfortunately can't get the shot off. It seemed like he was going for a pogo of some sort.
Yeah. I mean, credit to him. He's not exactly going for the most high chance for success shots, at least, but more credit to him. If he gets those, it's gonna be a difficult one to read for the defense.
For sure, for sure. And Jordan takes a shot. Again, it is on net. Team Adrenaline is falling apart in this first game. Potato thinking that it was going to go up the wall, bounces right back to Jordan, and no one was expecting him to take the shot.
Yeah, just caught in no man's land there. He definitely should have had a touch earlier on, Potato that is. But he kind of left it a little bit early. But I didn't exactly see his cam all the way throughout that play, so I don't exactly know the whole story. But
yeah, but either or,
they got this, and he redeems himself for now.
It's it's a good shot for sure, but it's too little, too late at this point.
Oh, for sure. But this all the Adrenaline is looking for right now is something to stop the bleeding. Right now, they are gushing with blood. They
are on the ICU right now.
Right now, what is it? Tormented. They see blood in the water. They are circling like sharks. They will not stop this pressure, and they do not want to
stop.
They keep on coming back for seconds. More and more and more.
Vaz really putting in the work this game one. Seeing how, again, there's a reason why Tormented's #1, but I also see a lot of mistakes from them too. So you just gotta capitalize that. If I was Team Adrenaline, see what their mistakes are, find the patterns, see what's their kryptonite.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, any team is beatable, and that's like a good showing of the team plays they have. Right there. Someone there to cut off someone immediately. Someone to bump the follow-up.
That was a beautiful bump.
That was a beautiful play all in all. Despite it being all too little too late, they have signs of life.
Yeah, I was about to say, it gives them a confidence booster at least. It's like, hey, we can score a few goals on this team.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and any team is beatable. There's no team that isn't. You just got to recognize the mistakes you're either putting in or what they're trying to do and try and counteract that.
For sure. And as we ready up for game #2 here, definitely Team Adrenaline have a lot to prove right now. Definitely not out of it yet. Again, Potato being the one who's really seeing to try to give Tormented some sort of mark, trying to do something to make him bleed. So Potato needs to keep that up, and Jenks and JXM just need to try to support him when he can.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're at a little bit of
a technical difficulty.
Yeah. And one thing I'd also like to mention is we mentioned JXM, and you're right. He definitely had a very lackluster game, that one. But I also want to see Jenks step up more, right? He can do better than that. You've seen him play. You've seen him do some incredible things sometimes when he wants to. He just has to have that confidence and play like it.
For sure. And let's say here what they can do to make Tormented bleed. Potato tries to take the shot. Vaz stops him and follows through with it. Tries to get one more touch. Sends a middle. Traveling to Jordan. Jordan gets a touch. Passes straight to Potato though. Tries to pre-jump him. He does. Gets it on the backboard. No one was expecting that. Alec accidentally backflips. Potato clears it out. And Vastin tried to get the double touch. Can't really do that. So Alec tries to challenge immediately. Not ready for it. Jordan pops it up mid, but Potato has an easy save there. Clearing it out. Vastin tries to read this. Tries to get the pinch. Gets it around. Wow, not even his own teammate Jordan was expecting that pinch off the ground. But JXM is ready for that. Tries to send it mid. Potato gets it clear. It's still mid. Fortunately, no one was there ready for that. JXM does get the 50. My bad. What was you going to say, Caleb?
Oh, no. That was a really good touch a little bit ago from AJ or Vas. to hit it on the backboard, ready there for Alec. They either that was lucky or they have very good communication to be on that level of communication, of course.
And for sure, it's definitely we definitely gotta see more comms up for Team Adrenaline right now. Again, the rotations have a little bit of work to do, and it's kind of showing right now. Jordan almost gets the shot off. Alec gets the clear, but Jenk sends it right back, sends it mid. Vastin try to take this across net, and Jordan just takes a shot. Potato's ready for that, gets the clear. Jordan unfortunately misses. Wasn't really expecting that little bounce up, and Potato gets the clear. Sends it mid. Alec can't do anything about this, so Vastin take control of it. Has a flipper set. Don't give this man time, brother. Jordan takes the shot. It is at crossbar. And it is cleared. Jenks gets the clear. Oh my goodness. It took all three of them to stop Tormented's single shot there, keeping them alive.
It took all four of them. It was all three of them and crossbar that they needed.
Crossbar always playing fourth man.
Oh, good pinch. Maybe JXM can follow. No, Vas was already up. Off corner. Maybe with read. Jenks is there. What can he do? He can get it mid, maybe a 50.
It's a good 50. Fortunately, no one's there already.
Oh, man.
Potato's gonna try to take control. Can't really do much. JXM does get the clear off. A free shot for Vass does get interrupted by JXM. Potato now clears it. Tries to control this. He does. Gets it in the air. Vass is up. Tries to get the bump. Unfortunately, Potato couldn't get the bump up. JXM tried to control it, but Vass is up immediately. Joy's gonna try to take the shot. It's saved. Potato tries to get one more touch. It's not the touch that he wanted. Allison try to follow up with this. 50 JXM. It's the 50 is in his favor. Jordan, unfortunately, was not expecting that little bounce whatsoever. Jordan sends poor Jenks to Narnia. My goodness.
Despite all this, though, I'm happy to see that it's not a shootout or not a complete blowout, especially from Tormented here. That it is still 0-0 with a minute left, or a minute 20 left. I might have spoke a little too soon. Right now it's awkward here,
and it is.
Beautiful passing play though there from Alec. I believe that was Alec. Right off the corner, or right off the wall rather.
And Jordan was there ready for it. Caught Jenks sleeping on that. But of course, it's only one goal. This game is very different from the first game, as it's only a 1-0. Not many goals have been scored this time, unlike the previous game, which there was a total of 8.
Oh yeah,
there 8 goals.
Oh, no, there was there was 9. Oh wow.
And JXM tying the series up 1-1. Alec unfortunately was a little bit awkward. Vass couldn't clear that. And Alec was expecting Vass to clear it and just ends up own goaling.
Yeah, just a little awkward there. But other than that, it was somewhat right positioning there for Alec. I'll give him credit. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, Potato is back, controlling this. Jordan's up. Can he get it around him, though?
Both playing very patient. Alex just gonna go in and swoop it in. Take it right, sends it mid. Jordan tries to take the shot. Can't really do much. Vass doesn't try to turn on that. Bumps JXM. Alec tries to take the shot. It's a bit off corner. Very awkward.
The double bump. Okay. That definitely looks to be their strategy, for the most part, at least here.
JXM tries to take control. Can't really do anything. Vass was ready for that. JXM is up. Gets faked out by Vass.
Ooh.
Vass gets destroyed by Jenk. Gets it around Alec as well. He tries to 50 Vass. Can't really do much. So Potato had to come in. Jordan has something cooking here. Careful. No one's there. Potato is up. This is probably their last play. Got to make something work. It's middle.
Ooh.
Fortunately, no one was there to try to take the shot off. And they just dropped and we're on to overtime, baby.
Overtime for game 2 from... that from first game is a big improvement. So I will give credit to whoever wins this. No matter who does, it's a very good improvement for both teams on the defensive end.
Really? Because I would say I would give the credit to Adrenaline, especially after Tormented whooping whooping them in the first game.
Even in game 1, though, Adrenaline scored on Tormented 3 times, and now it's
Yeah, that is true.
for both teams. It's 1-goal games, but almost changed the narrative. There was Vaz. He almost got the pass.
Alex gets it around 1. Jason tried to take control of this. Jordan 50s him, but it's not in his favor. Vaz is up. Sends it to the corner. Try to resurrect it. Can't do it. Alex takes a shot. It is Crossbar is playing fourth man. Beautiful job from the crossbar.
Jackson, can he follow that?
He does. He's going to try to get one more touch here. Gets the 50. Fortunately, Jordan is there to clear it out. Vash takes control of this. Potatoes and try to send it around to Alec. Alec reads him, though. It's not the touch that he wanted. Alec sends him mid, but Jakesum's ready for that. Team Tormented are just putting on the pressure right now. They got it. Team Adrenaline have to get it out of their field. If they want to have some breathing room.
Ooh. Don't want to give someone like Vash shots like that. He will score them most of the time.
For sure. And Potato is trying to prevent that. Gets boost, gets the ball. Can he make something happen here? Almost does with the double.
Oh my God.
That would have been such a peak play had he hit that. Jake's a bit awkward right now, so Jenks helps him out. Bass has some control, but has no boost. Jake's is ready for that. So the 50 is not in his favor, and Allison tried his best to send this mid. Can't really do that. Potato was ready for that. Bass is up. Jenks clears it out straight to Jodun, but Alex takes it out from him. He's going to try to take a shot here. Jenks is ready for him.
Cut off, yeah. That was a really good, excellent recognition of the play there by Jenks to cut it off there. They can do that a little more consistently.
It would definitely be very helpful for them, especially in a situation like this where their offense ability is needed most. Jackson tried to take control of this, tries to send this mid, but no one's there. Voss is going to try to double tap this. Get a touch off. Both Potato and Jackson off. A bit of miscommunication. Jordan takes a shot.
No.
It's just over. Jordan puts it right over him, giving Team Tormented the second win of the series.
And just miscommunication there from Team Adrenaline. I hate even saying that Tormented won because like both teams showed really, really good signs on offense. I will give it to Tormented more so them. I mean, 8 shots there from Jordan, 4 from that. The 4 alone is 2 of Adrenaline's players here. So we just need to see them step up. Them being Adrenaline up on offense, and
it doesn't look like they want to. Adrenaline are confident in their ability.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close game, and I'll say one more time, it's like it was just a miscommunication. You brush it off, you go next, you reset, don't even think about it. You got to have confidence, though. I feel like they're playing a little scared or too loosely almost.
I would say so. Honestly, I think you have a point there.
That I feel like they're just not locked in. Like they have all of what they need to do. It's just they gotta click.
Yeah, they have the pieces there. It's just scrambled. They just have to put it together.
Yeah, definitely.
And if they could bring Tormented to overtime, they could definitely have an opportunity to get at least one win off of them. And JXM is going to try to do that. Vass is ready for that, though. Gets the clear off. Potato's up. He takes a shot. And there we go. I believe that is the first lead Team Adrenaline has had this whole series.
Yeah, and it's almost sad to say it's this way pretty much off of a kickoff and 10 seconds into a match, but they will take it nonetheless, and they need to run with it and hold on to it
and they might just do that.
Ooh.
Alec though was ready for that. Hey, it's not over yet. Potato's gonna try to stay with it. Unfortunately, Alec clears it out. Jason doesn't get the touch he wants. Jordan takes a shot. And it's placed perfectly right behind third man of Adrenaline. Jordan with a beautiful angle.
And it's hard to be this nitpicky, but Potato just slightly slow on that reaction speed to turn around there and support the team. If he was just a hair quicker, he could have got the 50 in order to stop that shot.
And it's crazy to think about because, like I said earlier, it's like any small mistake that is made and this goes for almost any team in this league, is that everyone's good enough where they can capitalize on any small mistake. And Tormented is really taking advantage of that because, like you said, he was just too slow. His reaction time was just too slow. And
Right.
unfortunately, because of that, they do get punished for it.
Right, and barely too. That'd be, if you go back, you'll understand what I mean. It was so slight, but it was enough to give Jordan there the shot.
Boston tried to take control of this. Can't really do much. Potato sends him mid. He does. Jackson takes a shot. Alec and Jordan both set up a blue brick wall for that. Potato gets the clear. Tries to get one more here, but Jordan beats him to it. Fortunately, he can't follow through with that, so Vaz has to follow it up and sends it back straight on net, but Jenks is ready for that. A little bit of a triple commit. They're all there together, a little too bundled up. They need to be a little more spread out there. And Jackson with the clear. Gets a touch mid. Unfortunately, no one's there ready to follow it up. Potato's gonna take control of this, but Alec reads him. Jordan's up. He's
And
gonna read that, and unfortunately, I thought that would have been an easy goal for Team Tormented, but unfortunately, Jordan can't get the read off. Jenks with the clear. Follows it through. Jackson goes up, sees he could do something. Vaz beats him to it. Unfortunately, his teammate gets demoed. Vaz is up, tries to send it to JXM. Unfortunately, he was a bit too wide off, and Jordan doesn't take advantage of that. Tries to send the mid for Vaz. Vaz clears it out to the corner. Potato's there ready for it, though. Alec tries to get the clear. He does get around Potato, but can't get around JXM. Vaz takes a shot.
Oh, what a save!
From Potato and Team Adrenaline as a whole. Taking all three of them to save that beautiful of a shot from Vaz.
Yeah, that was a very excellently placed shot. Just barely under the crossbar, and he still, with the help of that crossbar, of course, found a way to keep it out. Ooh, another awkward here. Good clear, though, there from Potato. Jackson maybe with an opportunity.
Jackson tries to get the clear. Can't really do much. Vaz is up.
Oh, no.
Takes control of this. Try to play it safe. Can't really do anything. Jenks has no boost to do anything with that. Fortunately, it's a bit off. And Vaz somehow reads that. What?
Right.
He kind of like pre-jumped. He kind of saw that it wasn't going in, so he just waited to hit crossbar and sends it right in.
Right. It was a good read. For someone like Vaz, it's pretty
Standard.
pretty standard, but I'll give him credit. Unfortunately, though, I've got to comment on this, though. Jenks, he's not rotating properly, at least. It's throwing off the team. Potato was turned on that. He was the one who had the boost. He was the one who had the approach to the play, and he still decided to cut his teammate off. And he had 0, so he couldn't make a play on that, and it resulted in that. Just want to see proper communication and proper rotation for Team Adrenaline here.
For sure. And if you're playing to get up against a team like Tormented, I'm not sure. Maybe it's nerves, or maybe
Definitely.
or maybe even the stream could be a reason why these rotations are on standard for Adrenaline. Because I know their rotations, they can definitely put up a better rotation than what they're currently doing. But JXM tries to get the 50 off. He does. Gets it around Alec. Vaz is there with the clear. No one's there ready to take the shot, unfortunately. A good opportunity missed. Jenks and Potato both double commit for that. JXM tries to get the clear. Sends him mid. Alec getting the weird touch. JXM still pops it up mid, hoping someone's there. Unfortunately, no one's there ready. Again, communication. You need to communicate with your team knowing if someone's ready or not for that. If not, if you know someone's not there, you don't go for the pass mid. You're just giving your opponent a free ball possession. And that's something you do not want to be doing with Team Tormented.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, and in these spots, it seems like both teams are doing it, but it seems more so out of panic. Adrenaline is kind of punting these balls away. Tormented have these touches that they can pretty effortlessly follow, whether it be because they have boost.
And wait a minute. This is in the open net. You gotta read those. You gotta read those, Potato.
He couldn't, and
Oh,
Alec kills it at the end. 3-0. This is match.
That is heartbreaking. It is match point, like you said. But I just gotta say that is heartbreaking for Potato. It was an open field. I don't even think he needed to air dribble that. I
No,
think it's
he
as
didn't.
simple, just control the ball and send it straight in. It's all you needed to do.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough here from them. Now I would definitely ask for the timeout. Uh, maybe they're not reading up.
I will ask again just to make sure. If not, we can already up, but it doesn't look like it.
So far, so good. Well, not good. They need to take this timeout to rush through it. Okay, he yeah. So I'm guessing Potato has somewhere to be.
There we go. Zev readies up, and we're good to go for possibly the final game for this
Unfortunately,
series. Yes.
unfortunately, because I will have to just say it now. It's not. They're not. The team Tormented have too much momentum here. Potato's an excellent player, but he's trying to carry and
Yeah, there's only so much you could do as a solo carry player.
definitely.
But you can't also discredit the other two players from Adrenaline because
Oh,
again
no.
they are playing against the #1 ranked C team in the league right now. So it's like it's a lot of pressure on them too.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's like with teams in the past. I'll just say our team. We could have made it like closer in certain games, but we didn't, and still, despite all that, we brought it to Game 7. So it's definitely nerves that'll get to players like this. But once they get past that, it's definitely crazy to see what they are capable of.
For sure, for sure. And definitely later on in the series, or in the league, better said, we'll see those people that can perform under pressure and who don't during the playoffs. Because that's truly where things are tested and where truly the games matter.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But for now, it's definitely looking like Team Adrenaline need to go back to the drawing board, figure out, do a few VOD reviews on Tormented, see what they can improve on, see what they could do differently. Because right now, Tormented will keep the momentum rolling.
Yeah. Who's gonna carry the boats? That's right, Alec. I don't really like the little banter too much, but that's a good one. I'll agree. David Goggins to go.
Unfortunately, I am not as cultured as you guys are, so that reference flew right over my head.
It's not very important, but
Yeah.
just a cool guy.
Well-
It's still winnable, and I think even the series is still winnable. But I feel like right now they might not even be playing like they have the chance. Adrenaline, that is. I mean, look at them in the midfield. What are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it looks like their mental is down the drain, unfortunately. And it is heartbreaking, too, because they definitely had a chance to get at least one win under their belt.
Oh, for sure.
So-
And I mean, they still. I'll be that guy. They still do. The 3 minutes left. It's plenty of time to get score twice in.
Oh, 100% in a
Yes,
threes
serious.
game. But you also got to remember, you're playing against a solid team here, so they're not going to make those two goals easy for you.
Oh, they're definitely not. But I mean, I always think it like this. I mean, Moist did it, and that's in pro level game.
That is true. That is
That-
true.
That is the best of the best in the world of this game, and you're not gonna get better than that. And in this case, they did it from far worse than this.
And Allison tried to take control of the ball. Potato tries to send it mid. He does. Unfortunately, Jordan is ready to read that. Sends it to Vaz. Vaz tried to get the pre-flip. He does get it past his third man, but unfortunately, it was not on net. Alex sends it mid. It's a little bit awkward, Potato, but Jenks helps him out. Jakeson is up, tries to keep it up. But Jordan's going to try to read this. He does get the touch. Unfortunately, it's not the touch that he wanted, making Team Torment a little bit awkward. Potato with a shot. Fortunately, it was just a bit too slow. Alec was able to recover quick enough. Alec's gonna try to take control of this. Jenks beats him. That's in an awkward position. Does end up fitting Potato. Potato cannot do anything with that, so Jenks helps him out. And JXM unfortunately just completely misses it. Tries to take control of this. Tries to get around Alec. It is kind of open, but unfortunately no one's ready for that. JXM couldn't get the power, and Potato couldn't turn quick enough to get the goal. JXM tries to take the shot. It's a bit wide. Someone there ready to follow that. JXM gets the demo. Potato takes a shot. It's there, but you...
Oh, what? Now, I'll...
So unfortunate.
Yeah. I'll give him credit there. He landed on that one, unfortunately. But if that's probably game right there. They couldn't score there in order to continue or ride the momentum.
That
get another.
That might have just been, like I say in many commentary streams, the nail in the coffin. Voss almost getting a beautiful air dribble off of that, but Adrenaline were able to hold that off. But they will continue their onslaught, and they will not stop. They don't care if they're up 10 goals or 1 goal. They will try to keep scoring.
Right, and there's a reason I was saying that about the solo plays not being the only thing that is needed here to beat Tormented. In this case, perfectly illustrates it. Voss, he goes across the field with an air dribble, flip reset. Insane player, good mechanics. You know, he doesn't miss those. He didn't. It was on target. But then he got blocked out. Then he makes a quick beat over one defender, passes it to a teammate, and it's instantly in. I mean...
It's the counterattacks. That's what makes them so dangerous, too. They know how to counterattack.
It seems they are just allergic to the net. Oh, my word. They cannot... I mean, it's over now, but they cannot for the life of them score something.
It is very unfortunate, but this series does go to Team Tormented, sweeping Team Adrenaline 4-0.
4-0 almost. Yeah. Just really, really good series. Really good showing here from Tormented, definitely. Not really close. I mean, I won't, take away too much of the credit from Tormented because despite us wanting to be nice, it wasn't close.
Unfortunately, yeah. I guess I gave Adrenaline a bit too much credit than maybe. Because I was really hoping. I guess they could have had one game, like I said, but they were nowhere near the predictions of becoming 4-2 or even going to a game 7.
Oh,
Very unfortunate. But I would not give up on the team yet. Adrenaline is still a very solid team. Potato still putting in a lot of work, doing the best he can for Adrenaline. I still wouldn't give up on the team at all. They still have plenty of season left to redeem themselves and make it to the playoffs.
Oh, for sure. They're an excellent team. Have the very real possibility of winning it all, technically. I mean, any team can if they, put in the time and effort.
For sure. But that will be it for this series. I'm not sure if we're going to pull anyone in for the interview. Not sure if they want to or not.
They are in the Hangouts VC for the thing, so I believe so. We are. I'll start moving them.
Yeah, there we go. Get the champs in here.
Uh-oh.
A phenomenal play from Team Tormented, of course, yet again, proving why they have gone undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How are we feeling after that game?
I'm feeling really good, actually.
Yeah, we feel warmed up for comp now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready for the hard mode bots, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we just need to stretch a bit.
Ready for the pro level tutorial on God.
Yep.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I will say I kind of noticed that you did a little switch up in the roster there. What were what was your role here, Colin, in this?
Well, I just watched the stream. I watched them do their thing. But I don't know if you heard the plan. If Alec wants to tell you about our plan, I think it's pretty well known.
Okay.
So, what we're planning on doing is since AJ's unbanned, We were gonna have him play a full series on stream. And what a better we couldn't have asked for a better game, better series. Sweep against a good team as his first game back on stream. We're planning on swapping out Colin and AJ.
Okay.
Kind of like how Solar Bears swap out. I mean, if this whole swapping out is gonna be like a rule next season, might as well abuse it until the season's over. So
See, I bet they were even thinking about that. Why would you say something?
Why'd you say something, Alec?
because they can't make a rule. They can't.
No. Solar Bears has been doing this whole time. I don't think that is not. I wouldn't think.
Information.
Yeah, no, that is not hidden or secret information. That was pretty much Solar Bears' entire thing. Is they had 2 rosters ready to go, so they swapped it up mid-series to throw off the opponents. That's that was their thing.
And I mean, AJ and Colin are the same skill level, but their play styles and threes, especially, is pretty different. So we're excited to test it out.
But I'm just curious, how was it, now having AJ on the roster? How was it adapting and now figuring out this new play style you guys had?
Oh, no.
It wasn't new.
AJ has basically been on the team. Me, Jordan, and AJ, we do threes a lot, and us and Colin.
Yeah.
Right. Despite him having that ban, I know you guys aren't stopping playing together, of course.
We've been training AJ to be a better player and a better person.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A better person.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
And look at him now. I mean, he's unbanned and he 4-0s.
And nice. Good to hear, and we're glad to have you back, AJ. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Don't always gotta be racist and play good,
Well,
no.
If it ain't racist, then it ain't real.
Oh wow. No.
And on
President gets banned for a season.
And on that note,
Yep.
Any last words, you guys, for the audience, anyone watching, the viewers, your future competition, playoff teams?
What competition, bro?
Oh, can I say something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would just like to thank all of our loyal Tormented fans who've been with us since day one, because you guys mean the world to us so much. Having all these fans that are always cheering for us.
You sound like some person at Disneyland, bro.
The support has been really helpful through these really tough weeks of scheduling. We appreciate all the support. So stay loyal.
Yes.
No one is a fan of us because we're the best team in the league, bro.
Exactly.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'm a fan. What do you mean? I like
count,
you guys.
but still.
What? Wait, I don't count, you said?
I said you count.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, don't worry.
Appreciate you.
I'm a main commentator, or one of the main commentators, so I have to say neutral, unfortunately. So I have no comment regarding that. Mm-hmm. But you guys did play very well, and there's obviously a reason why you're still number one. So
I mean, I do want to say, for future competition, well, not even competition, but for future matches, we play against kids on Friday, and we're gonna be using a sub to swap out for Jordan. So
me?
Yeah.
So what, you're worried? Is that a hint of doubt?
No, we're not worried. We're just saying don't stream that match, bro.
Oh,
can I play?
Could be a sub. Could be a sub.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, just leave your own team, Caleb, and then come sub for us.
Let's go.
All I gotta say to our team next week is you better watch out and try on that Fennec, and it fitting pretty nice.
Okay.
All right. And I think on that note, you guys, for Zev's sake, I think he has to go soon.
But let's draw this out a little bit.
Let's send it out. No, but again, congrats, you guys. You did amazing. Caleb, do you have any final words?
Well, I would like to ask one more question. Is who I know you guys are joking and stuff, or you maybe really do believe it. Who is your biggest competition? I'm not fishing for us to be answered here, but who do you think it is?
Colin's the analyzer, bro.
Well, yeah, I was asking him, not you, Alec.
Be quiet, bro. Listen, I'm the captain, so technically,
I know there's been a lot of roster changes, so it's kind of hard to know. But I mean, originally I would have said BMC, But with their big changes, I would maybe say Oblivion because they have the newest roster that's been able to put in the biggest competition. Although we had a sub, but I still think that they would be really good, even if we had our main roster.
For sure.
I would have said Solar Bears, but they swapped out Gregory, or they swapped out Charles for Gregory, bro. They got a big downgrade, so I don't even know if they're in our line of sight.
I agree with that. Honestly, Charles is doing much better.
I guess time will tell, but we are going to have to wrap it.
Wrap it up, boys.
Wrap it up, boys.
We're going to wrap it up here.
I'm rotating back post.
Rotating back post, yes. As
rotating back